Hi, everybody. Jessica Smith, RN coach here with you today, and I am super excited to introduce a client. Her name is Becca, and she has this incredible story, and I wanted to bring her on to share with you because a lot of people these days are like, there's this health coaching thing, and what is a health coach, and what does a health coach do, and like, what's my role as a client, and am I just going to spend $1 million and not actually get what I want? Because there's a lot of that out there too. So I thought it would be amazing to actually bring Becca on so that you could hear about what it's actually like being a client of a health coach. So Becca, welcome. Thank you so much for agreeing to be here today. And like, I can't wait to share your story because I know for a fact that somebody out there is going to be inspired and is going to want to hear what it is that you have to share because your story is incredible. So first of all, thank you so much for being here. And I would love to start the interview by asking you to tell us about your life before you decided to get a health coach. What did your life look like?
Well, I was really morbidly obese. I was actually 271 pounds, and I'm only 5'8". So I was actually working out in a karate class two to three times a week, and that wasn't really getting the weight off. So I have two boys, and both of them are, in sports. So I was spending a lot of time running them back and forth to their different sporting events, and I didn't really have a lot of time to plan and prepare meals. And so fast food was the go-to for us. And that's, a big part of why the weight was put on. And it was miserable. No energy to do anything with my kids. I would come to work and just collapse on the couch and just be too tired to do anything. It was a sad state, actually.
Yeah, I can imagine. What effect did that have on you emotionally?
Um, well, being paycheck to paycheck like I was where I work, I was really worried about my bills, and that was part of it. And then just being overweight mentally, I would hide behind people in pictures. I was always wanting to be in the background. I didn't want to be in the front, and I had very low self-esteem during that time.
Gotcha. So super busy, two busy kids, trying to make
Mhm.
ends meet, working a full-time job, and all of your spare time was spent basically being a mom, which left no
Yeah.
time for you whatsoever. No time to take care of
Yeah.
yourself, no time to address your health. You were trying to address it by going to karate, but not getting the results that you wanted. Were you hoping to lose weight by working out at karate?
I was. I thought if I would work really hard, I could get the weight off, and
Gotcha.
it wasn't happening. I would look at my face in the mirror, and my face was deep red because I had all this extra weight hanging on my body,
Mhm.
and my blood pressure was probably high. Didn't have it checked at the time, but
Mhm.
yeah, it was bad. I was overdoing it.
Mhm. Mhm.
My weight that I was carrying around.
Yeah. I think a lot of people can really identify with that because we've been told that all you have to do is quote unquote eat better and work out and the weight will come off. And
Mhm.
sometimes, especially during the new year, like people get this resolution. They're like, I'm going to hit the gym hard and I'm going to get in shape. I'm going to lose all this weight. And they don't realize that exercise is only a part of the puzzle. And it's no wonder that people get frustrated after going to the gym and killing themselves for a month or two and they're not getting the results that they want. It's very disheartening. It makes you want to throw in the towel and give up. It makes you feel super defeated. So I'm glad that you shared that part of your
Definitely.
journey because I
Mhm.
mean I can imagine how frustrated were you feeling when you weren't getting the results that you wanted.
So frustrated. It just, I'd
Mhm.
look in the mirror and my belts were going up. I was
Mhm.
going yellow belt, orange, blue, whatever,
Yeah,
and the weight, it actually was coming on even more the more
gotcha.
I exercised.
Gotcha. Because you weren't losing necessarily fat, but you were gaining muscle. So you were like
Yes.
that fat fit, right? Like you had gains,
Yeah.
but they were more in
Oh,
pounds rather than like physique.
right. I had muscle under there. I know I did.
Yeah, you were getting stronger, no doubt about it. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. So you said that you were living basically paycheck to paycheck and really struggling, but then you ended up getting yourself a health coach. So how did that come about? How did you end up getting a health coach?
Um, I heard about health coaching and I felt like at that time, I was 50 at the time, and how am I going to get this weight off? I already knew it wasn't going to come off from karate,
Yeah.
and I knew someone else that did it, and I felt like this is my last chance point. I'm also hypothyroid. I was pre-diabetic. I was in a lot of pain. I mean, my hips and my joints, everything were really hurting me when I would come home from karate class. And I felt like this is my last chance. How else am I going to do this by myself? And so I reached out and I decided to take a chance, although I didn't have the money. I was going to the free store for food for me and the kids. And, but, this is one of those things. I had some credit cards to put it on temporarily just to get something happening.
How scary was that for you to know
Yeah.
that you're living paycheck to paycheck, living on fast food, using the free store for groceries? How scary was that for you to take that leap and put this on a credit card?
It was really scary. But in all honesty, I was using one credit card pay off another credit card anyway. So I was to that. That's how I was having to live anyway. But I felt that this was different for me. I felt that this was going to change my life. In the back of my mind.
Yeah, yeah. So, no,
Oh, my dog barking.
it's okay. It's like I've got no problem. No problem. So it sounds like the pain of the situation, of your health, of your emotions, of just life in general was enough that you decided enough of this. I am a priority and this is
Mhm.
my chance. And so
It
you
was one
really,
time.
it was your time. And so you
Mhm.
you trusted. You took that leap of faith and you trusted that
Mhm.
this was going to change your life. And I can tell by the beautiful sparkle on your face that it has. It has
It
changed your life.
has.
So tell me,
Mhm.
what would you say has happened in your life since you've gotten a coach?
Okay, so I lost 96 pounds. So, boom,
Yeah. How long did it take you to do that?
about 12 months.
12 months.
Yeah. Hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. It was not going to come off otherwise, honestly. There was no way.
Mhm.
It was budging.
Yep.
And this just, yeah, so that's changed. And along the way, I my coach was encouraging me. She knew I needed to change my life financially,
Mhm.
and she would ask me if I was interested in exploring coaching. And that was really even more scary for me. I'm in accounting, what do I know about health coaching? And
Well, you know how to lose 96 pounds in a year.
exactly, I learned. So that was definitely helpful, So now, yeah, I got that under my belt,
Mhm.
and people looking at me like, wow, how are you doing this? And I had a lot of response. So I decided, okay, finally, I said yes. And now what's changed in my life is I'm no longer paycheck to paycheck. Um, I've replaced my income completely. I'm making as much as I am health coaching as I was in my position. So that's, oh, what a load off my mind. What a load.
I can imagine. I can imagine. I just like, I have goosebumps head to toe right now because if you can back that up to that moment where you decided that you were worth it and you decided to take that leap of faith and get started by using a credit card. Had you not done that, what would your life
Right.
look like right now?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I don't know. I was already pre-diabetic, in a lot of pain. So I might have diabetes by now. I might. I mean,
Terrifying. That's
mhm.
terrifying.
I
But
might be, on diabetic medicine but that's the other thing. So now I have my blood test and everything's good. No more diabetes, pre-diabetes. Gone.
that is absolutely beautiful.
Mhm.
Absolutely beautiful. So I was going to ask, is it breaking your piggy bank to have a health coach? But it sounds like your piggy bank's actually a whole lot fatter because you've
Yes.
got a health coach. So not only have you lost that 96 pounds and you've
Right.
prevented yourself from becoming a diabetic, but tell me about all the things that you've gained in this adventure of making health a lifestyle.
Well, yeah, so I've gained a lot of friends. So as a health coach, I'm helping to share this beautiful thing that we have and, you know, giving the gift away basically because there's really for people it doesn't really affect your piggy bank, honestly. But so I get text messages and, people are getting off of their diabetic medication or their high blood pressure medication. And it just feels exuberating. It gives me chills up and down. It's just amazing to be able to help people the way that someone helped me when I felt like I had no chance left in life to be healthy again.
That is so beautiful. So beautiful. So I just want all of you listening to know that it's not a requirement to become a health coach because all of us health coaches, what we really want to see is we want to see you succeeding. We want to see you getting what you want for your life and for your health. Now, Becca didn't start this journey saying, I want to be a health coach. She never even considered that as a possibility, not even considered. But when you make the choice to make healthy lifestyle your life, it's amazing what doors will open for you, not only for your health, for your well-being, for your mental and your emotional state, for your family, for the way that you show up in this world, for your children, Becca, and I'm sure even like your coworkers, your friends, your clients at this point. Like, it has changed every single thing about your health journey. And now, because you've seen such incredible results in your own life and you had that encouragement of that coach, you've been able to change your financial situation as well. Most people don't think of like, oh, I'm going to lose weight and then I'm going to get more money and then I'm going to help other people lose weight. It's just
Right.
not on their radar. Most people are focused on like, I'd love to lose weight, but I don't know how. And it's just like, I love your story in so many ways because you were really at that place where like you could not afford to have a health coach. You were eating at a free food place and fast food because it was the least expensive thing possible. And you chose to take that leap. And your story is so beautiful and so amazing and so powerful. And I just really, really appreciate you sharing your story today. And I want to ask you if you could say there's someone out there who's listening to us and they want to know, what should I do if I really want to make a change for my health? What advice would you give them?
I would say find the person that sent this video and start it. It's just a matter of take a chance. It's going to change your life. You're going to feel amazing, and it's just going to open doors like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah. Yeah. So all of you listening, this is Becca. She's a real human being. She's just like you. She's just like me. And she's here to tell you that sustainable change in your life is 100% possible. And the doors that will open when you make the choice to make yourself and your own health a priority are endless, are absolutely endless. Becca, how long have you been working with a coach now?
2 years.
2 years.
Mhm.
2 years. Amazing. And look what's
Yeah.
changed for Becca in the last 2 years. So
Oh,
congratulations to you. And Becca, thank
thank
you
you.
a million times over for sharing your story. And it's just such an inspiration and such a pleasure to meet you and to get to know you and to share your story. So thank you so much for
Thank
being here
you.
today.
Thanks so much.
All right. Everybody listening, take care and just know that health is possible for you. It is possible. So I want to encourage you to reach out. Reach out. We're here for you. Feel free to message me. Feel free to take advantage of scheduling a free consultation and just explore. Explore what it is that you want, why you want it, and what is actually possible for you. Have an amazing day, everybody.